Let's look at just some of what Senator Enzi's budget will accomplish. The most striking thing about this budget is that it balances in the 10-year window, eventually reaching a $3 billion surplus. This shouldn't be all that surprising, Mr. President, but given our nation's recent budgetary history, to some it is. President Obama likes to brag about all the deficit reduction that's taken place under his administration. Yet the president has yet to send a balanced budget to Congress. And more often than not, his claims of deficit reduction are measured against an inflation baseline that routinely ignores the fact that almost all of the reduction can be attributed to increased revenues extracted from hardworking American taxpayers, with precious little coming in the way of any spending cuts. The Senate Republican budget prepared by the chairman of the Budget Committee would achieve $4.4 trillion more in deficit reduction than President Obama's most recent budget proposal. Now, this is a statement about fiscal policy, Mr. President, with the recognition that now is the time to get our nation's fiscal house in order. The budget accomplishes its objectives in a number of ways, most notably by providing a path toward reining in our unsustainable entitlement programs. Let's keep in mind that when we're talking about our entitlements, Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security in particular, just to mention a few, we're talking about tens of trillions of dollars in unfunded liabilities over the long term. These ever-growing programs have us on a path toward a fiscal crisis that threatens to swallow up our government and take our economy down with it. The Senate Republican budget would allow us to begin to tackle each of these programs' shortfalls, offsetting much of the deficits and giving policymakers in Congress and the administration more room to work toward lasting solutions to these problems.